I mean, like, you don't have to trust them now. PO7's over. Yeah, I ain't trusting nobody no more. I am actually going to actively be looking. I'm probably gonna like take more of a back seat on the content next year and actually try to like, obviously I'm gonna be streaming all the time and like doing YouTube videos, but I'm going to actively be trying to actively coach next year now. I'm actually going to try. I'm so tired of seeing how terrible like these teams are. Honestly, I feel like I could have a very good footprint on a team, so I'm actually gonna actively start messaging people, even if they don't reply. I'm still gonna try. You know, I'm actually gonna start coaching. I'm gonna actively start looking for coaching opportunities. Hopefully not challengers. Hopefully by some miracle I'm able to just sneak my way into like the COD League somewhere. That'd be great. I'm like so confident in my abilities as a coach that I don't even want like a salaried contract. Like I want a performance contract. Like I only get money based on performance. Like I already have a good job. So I mean, I'm not hurting for another salary. I mean, obviously I'd like to stream full time, but you know, as for coaching, I mean, I'm not really like I would 100% take a performance based a contract for sure. That's how confident I can make anything happen on any team. Maybe not Cloud9 though. That's but that team may be like you know I may not have the powers for that one. Who the fuck is calling me on a Sunday on my fucking work phone? That is insane. Um, who is actually yeah? Fucking please leave me a voicemail, brother, because I don't know who the fuck is calling me on a Sunday. Um, there are upgrades available. If I'm Optic, I'm getting Hydra for Hook and tell Scrap to go to Falcons, get the bag. Bro, if I hear one more person say Scrap to Falcons, I'm literally going to lose my mind. He's not going there. He's literally not going there. Scrap's not going to Falcons. It's not happening. Why would he go to the Falcons? You're literally gaining nothing. He's not playing with Xnid. Xnid's not going to help him win. At all, bro. X is literally not going to help him win. Yeah, there's like no Call of Duty now. I should have like some playing in the back, like some sort of Call of Duty playing in the back. I should have fucking something on. Let me see if I get something on. Should got something. Gotta get something going on. Yeah, but if I'm him, I'm just not. I'm just not doing it, bro. I mean, he's not gonna do it anyway. But I mean, yeah, he's not gonna do it anyway. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What we should do? We should go through like the box scores, bro. We should go through box scores. Um, there's no point in rewatching the series, but damn, like they already had that. They already had that shit posted. That's fucking typical out of them. Mm-mm-mm. I'll still dream about a Neptune on phase over 04. Bro, it probably could have impacted, bro. I mean, I know hindsight's 2020 because like they won champs, but I mean, come on. Fucking Neptune definitely could have. Neptune definitely could have did something, bro. I like wholeheartedly believe it. Getting about 800K contract. 800K contract for Hydra on Optic. Is that what you're saying? Only way Scrap goes to Falcons is if they get rid of Exit. Exactly. That's and like actually perma get rid of him. Like not like, oh yeah, we're gonna put him on the bench and after you join the team, we're gonna like sneak him back. Like he'd be like, fuck no. You just try to sneak him on the team after he joins. That'd be crazy if they did that. That'd literally be diabolical if they did that. That'd be fucking insane. Comp card Reddit. Let me have the comp card Reddit on. Yeah, let's have a conversation, guys. Tell me your thoughts, you know? Tell me your thoughts on everything. How do I even do this comp card Reddit shit? I want new. Okay. which I don't think they will. Scrap isn't teaming with someone he doesn't think he can win with. Exactly. Zuma said on the flank saying top pros would want to play with him. I don't believe that. I don't think he means like the cream of the crop though. I'm sure he means like people like Kremp maybe, like, you know. I actually do have to watch that episode of the flank. I actually didn't watch that one from yesterday. I should watch that one. That'd be a nice little thing to have on in the background. I did not watch this one. Yeah, let me actually have this one on in the background. This would be a nice time to watch it now. Where would Scrap go? I think LAT is best shot. All right. Since Optic lost, I guess I could maybe reveal what I guess maybe I could reveal what I was going to do. I guess maybe I could reveal. Hold on. Now that Optic lost, I guess maybe I could reveal. I actually may need like a gifted sub or whatever. Otherwise, I might just wait, honestly. You know? Actually, yeah, I might just wait. I'll probably tweet it out on like a Wednesday or something. In my opinion, Neptune is the game changer at ROSTERMANIA. Honestly, he probably will be. I think they should entertain a change. They shouldn't let champs cloud their judgment. We saw what happened when FaZe weren't clicking. Well, Optic winning was expected, but not Heretics being top 4. Yeah, I literally thought Heretics was going to get OFR'd, honestly. You think Scrap can go to Gentlemates with Hydra? Yeah. Yes, I do, Bailey. It's a possibility. But the reason why I think it's even more of a possibility is because Hydra doesn't like Ghosty or Dante. And if you take those two away, the pool of AR players is pretty fucking low. It's like Scrap is like a surefire. Like Scrap would go to Paris. Like good fan base, like great payment. You'd still be in Dallas. Like he would definitely take that. They might change like the coaches though. Like they might change the coaches. I could see that happening. But the problem with FaZe is 3 out of 4 of the team are streaky as fuck. Scrap isn't that, so it makes sense for Scrap to join. Well, Optic winning was expected, but not Heretics being top 4. We saw what happened when FaZe weren't clicking. In my opinion, Neptune is the game changer. I think they should entertain a change. Wait, I just read that. Holy shit. I knew Optic was going to win when they beat FaZe. If they met FaZe in the finals, they would have lost. I spoke about this last time. Bro, in a best of 9 with that many S&Ds, and even seeing the way Optic was like sort of teetering off the ropes, it's like, dude, if just anyone better, bro. Anyone better, bro. Optic lose. Just somebody better, bro. Anyone. Like anyone. It could have literally been anyone they would have lost, bro. Literally anyone. Literally anyone. Incredible. Literally anyone. Oh, I totally forgot Hydra and Sib teamed in number 3. Shit, yeah. I could for sure see it. Bro, if Hydra joins fuck Paris, he's gutting the team. Like, it's not even like a if. It isn't a maybe. Like, if he joins, Lily Gataga's gonna be like, brother, do whatever you want, man. I'm just so happy to have you. And yeah. He's gutting that nigga for sure. I mean, that nigga's gutting the team. He's been like, oh, fuck Dante. You thought you were safe, bro. Do you see what, like, Dante's been doing? He's been, like, tweeting, like, pics of, like, mates and everything. And, like the owner, he's like, yeah, he's, like, literally cheering on the esports team. Like, he's trying to, like, trying so hard to just stay in the good graces. I'm like, nice try, buddy. Nice try, buddy. Nah. Nice try. Nice try. Nah. Like, your ass is gone, bro. Trust me. Like, your ass is gone, bro. Like, you're trying, bro, but you know, that's it. You're trying, but it's over. Mm-mm-mm. I have a lot of people here on YouTube. If all you guys, I'm not telling you guys to switch to Twitch, but if you guys have a Twitch account, you want to hit the follow button on Twitch, I would very much appreciate that. Try to get some more followers on Twitch. Not saying you have to watch on Twitch right now, but if you have a nice little follow, you want to throw me over there, I'd be absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Could FaZe make a play for Hydra? Bro, it's just so hard because I just feel like Kason thinks that the team has like such good vibes now. If they lost champs, if they didn't win champs, the possibilities would actually be a lot more open. But I know how stubborn people get whenever they win champs. There's a reason why there's that statistic, and obviously Optic was the team that broke it. There's a reason why that statistic of nobody who's ever won champs has won the next season. It's because complacency kicks in. It's like, even EG in World War II, they took that same team to like another team, and they kept the same team because, oh, we won champs. Why would we not stick together? But it's like, I think teams really need to think about, how did you win? I think that's the one thing teams don't think about. How did you win? It makes sense for a team like Complexity, even though Complexity didn't win champs in Black Ops 2 because they had a different roster from the end of the year when like they got Clayster. But if like Clayster was there when they went to champs and they won Black Ops 2 champs and they won all the events, and then going into Ghost, they kept that same team, that would make sense because every win they got was dominant. There was never a fluke win from Complexity ever. And if we take like an EG from World War II, it's like, how did you win? It's like, yes, you won. 100% you won. Thank you, Umra, for following me on Twitch. Thank you for hearing my cries. Thank you for hearing my cries. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Absolutely appreciate it, man. Bro, it's all about how you win. And EG in World War II, yes, they won, but it's like, if you simulated that again 10 times, you probably weren't gonna win even 9 of those. Like, you probably won the 1 time out of the 10 times that you tried. Like. So it's not convincing. So make the roster change that could improve your team. With this FaZe team, it's like, yes, you won champs, but it's like, how convincing was your champs win? Optic choked like 3 S&Ds. You take those 3 S&Ds and throw them in the favor of Optic, they probably win fucking 5-2, 4-2. But I mean, I know what FaZe is thinking because I've seen their interviews. It's like, oh, if we actually had a warm up, we would have literally won 5-0. So like, FaZe thinks it was not fluky. Like, they thought, like, okay, like, we beat them. Like, we're that good. Like, we're that good. But then, like, you look at the rest of the year, and it's like, I don't know. Not convincing. It's like, Optic right now, like, the team of Optic, even though they got a bunch of top 2s, like, they're in a good enough place where... They're in a good enough place where... Thank you, Twizzo, for the Twitch follow. Thank you, man. Thank you also for hearing my cries. I appreciate you. Yeah, but this Optic team got second, first, second, like, first. Like, like, they have a bunch of top 2s. It would make sense for them not to make a roster change because they're already at, like, that top ceiling already. But, like, a team like FaZe, a team like Thieves, I mean, obviously, fuck, Thieves is blown up anyway. But it's like, FaZe should make a change. Because it's like, yes, you won champs, and yes, you got that Major 2, but it's like, the rest of your year was not that great. It was not that great. It's obviously great compared to 90% of the people in the league, for sure. But I mean, is what it is. Maybe a Booza to General Mates if Scrap goes to FaZe. That would be cool. That would be cool if it was like Hydra and a Booza, because, 2 French speakers. That could very well happen, but I'm gonna tweet some, and I want Kason to see it, bro. I actually want Kason to see this shit. I need Kason to see this shit. I actually need Kason to see this shit. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat. Rancor also an FA. Yes, he's definitely gonna be going to like an LA Thieves or something. Could FaZe make a play for Hydra? They should, but like, I don't think they're going to. In my opinion, Hydra and Scrap should stay LAT. I think Mates his ass. Okay, but oranges, I'm not sure if you understand. If Scrap and Hydra go to Gentlemates, they get Joe Deceives. And this is no disrespect to Abizi. Abizi is a fucking. Abizi is an S tier player, okay? Abizi is an S tier player. Abizi is so fucking good, okay? Abizi is so good. And I like how, at least towards the end of the year, Abizi and Hydra were able to sort of figure out how to bend for each other. A pause. We're able to bend for each other and compromise each other's gameplay for one another, and that's really great. Okay, that's really great. But if Hydra goes to Gentlemates and goes with Scrap, it's not that fuck Gentlemates' ass. It's because they have Estrio and all those motherfuckers. If Hydra and Scrap go to Gentlemates, all those guys are gone. Like, they could get rid of everyone, but obviously they're going to keep Joe. And with Joe, Hydra and Scrap go and they get Joe. Joe gladly takes the bomb. He takes the bomb all the time. Joe will hop on the hill. Joe is like top statistics for like everything. Like, Joe will hop on the hills, Joe will take bomb, and he could get kills too. So it's like Hydra doesn't have to worry about taking bomb again. Like, he could go back to never taking the bomb, not hop on the hill, because he has a player that could do it and actually hold his own. So it's like, it's not like, oh, Hydra and Scrapper joining Gentlemates, their ass. They're ass because of who they got on their team right now. But if they join, they could make the team good. And then they also have a good fan base. And, you know, Hydra's now going to be comfortable. He's literally going to be around French people, you know, speaking French. He's going to feel comfortable. He's going to play better, you know. When you're comfortable, you play better, too. Like, you know, all that stuff. Level at LAT can afford them. Yeah, I don't think LAT could, like, afford them right now. Like, they're probably going to have to take another year of trying to save cash, honestly. I don't think the top pros rate Rencor highly. I think you might be wrong on that. I think you're wrong on that. I know Draza talked about squashing his beef with Scrap. You think they can ever team together? They should. They should. And I'm going to tweet about it. I'm going to speak it into existence. I'm going to speak it into existence. Would love to see the Scrap Draza duo. Bro, Scrap and Draza duo would run worlds, by the way. They would run worlds. Scrap and Draza would be Optics Nightmare. Yes, they would be. FaZe only won when they all were clicking. We saw what happened when that wasn't the case. Exactly. And it's very clear that they can't click all the time because, like, they're inconsistent. You always pack a punch. Exactly. Always pack a punch. Kasom might call you brain dead. Nah, like, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. If Hydra and Scrap go to mates, they are dropping both ARs. 100% they are. I don't think Scrap wants to play fuck Dante either. They aren't playing what goes to your sip. Scrap Hydra Joe would be a scary team. Yeah, and all you have to do is find one AR. Like, that's a lot easier of a task. And, like, okay, if we just go through ARs, we, like, go through ARs real quick. I don't really know any ARs and challengers besides maybe DK, but I don't think they'd even get them. And I don't think they're going to get Rencor either, because that's another, like, kill whore. Joe, Scrap, Hydra, Rencor? That doesn't even sound right. I don't know what. Aluka. Oh my god. Oh my god. Primzy tweeting for the first time in forever. Primzy on fucking Twitch. Primzy's fucking here. Would you rather have had, like, the FaZe season or the Optic season? I mean, okay, if you're asking me just Black Ops 7, I'd rather have the FaZe year. But if I had the year Optic had last year, I would take Optic's year this year. Because if I had champs last year and then, like, this year I just got a bunch of top 2s, whatever. But champs is, like, the pinnacle, and you can clearly see in Shotzi's eyes, he's, like, still depressed about it. And everyone thought I was, like, speculating when I fucking said that, but it turns out I was actually right, because he actually did say it afterwards. Like, I was actually fucking right here. I said Shotzi's so depressed doing these interviews, probably from champs, and then he is literally in the interview like, yeah, man, it really sucks we couldn't win champs, bro, I guess, but, like, you know, like, we'll do this one. Like, I was like, oh my god, I was fucking right. Oh, we did a burrito. Yeah, we did, Primzy. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I believed in Optic the whole time, man. I believed in them the whole time. I believed in them. I believed in them. Green wall, man. Green wall. I usually stay on YouTube, but also out over on Twitch today. I mean, like, you don't have to be on Twitch as long as you're following the stream. I mean, that's great. But, you know, during the off season, I'm gonna try my best to grow my fucking Twitch. You know, I'm gonna try my best. Because I'm seeing a bunch of niggas pass me because they only stream on Twitch, you know? They're trying to grow the Twitch. Apparently that's what everyone is on. So, yeah. Like, usually if people are looking for a late night stream, they're on Twitch, you know? Like, they're not on YouTube. But, you know, it's nice to have YouTube, too. Obviously. Optic made like 400K more, but the ring is nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they definitely want the ring. As you can see, they're kind of still depressed, but yeah. Yeah, Primsy, I'm very curious what the fuck you look like, bro. Like, I'm gonna need a selfie out of you. I'm gonna need you to show up at an event next year. I think Pred's career's chalked. Honestly, he's probably gonna just be on a mid-pack team for like the rest of his career now, especially after like the Aluka thing. Yeah, it's okay. So you guys started saying Aluka, so that's what I was gonna say. Hydra, Scrap, Joe, and Aluka is actually a really good team. That's consistent slang. A Joe and Aluka, like, I'm watching Aluka, like, have a 1.2 and like 2 minutes in the hill, so he could definitely do it. And he could be like the third SMG, so Scrap could just be a main AR. Like, that could work. And that's just all vibes. That whole team could be vibes. Bro, I'm gonna start tweeting fucking shit, bro. I'm gonna start tweeting shit. Oh my god, you guys are giving me ideas. You guys are giving me ideas and everything. You guys are giving me ideas and everything. You guys are giving me ideas. I like ideas. So Shotzi tweets back-to-back EWC champions. I was wrong about Aluka. I was with temp on him being mid. Yeah, it's because you're a follower, not a leader. ROSTERMANIA is going to be the Wild Wild West. Not as wild now that Optic won, not going to lie. Scrap Hydra Joe would be a scary team top 3 easily. Yeah, I read that. Not a Luca. That team's rogue. No, like, Luca's actually great. I don't think a Luca will fit in terms of accomplishment. In terms of accomplishment, obviously, fit. I think a Luca can fit. Well, like, a Luca proved. I'm not sure if you know this as well, but Aluka spent 3 months playing on the Falcons Academy and Challengers. He's playing with Roxas, King of Bodhi, and Nox, who were just running around. And, like, Aluka was, like, the guy trying to, like, do, like, the fundamentals. Nobody on his team spoke English at all. He played with them 3 months. 3 months of scrims, 3 months of matches with 3 guys who don't speak English and are just sprinting around the map doing whatever they want. That, like, it teaches you how to play Call of Duty the right way, because everyone else around you is not playing the right way. So you have to, like, try to do your best. So it's like he had 3 months of playing with that. That's why he came in on this Falcons team and he actually did good, because he has so much experience playing with just shambolic rosters that the second he finally had people that were actually doing good, like, you saw how fucking awesome he was playing. Like, honestly. Pred's career isn't chalked. He just isn't getting on the top team. Yeah, but that pretty much is like the same as fucking chalked, you know? Pred is miles better than anyone in challengers. Of course he is. I agree with that. What if they had Scrap, Nep, Hydro, Joe? I'm not sure if Paris is going to bring back Neptune, though. And I'm not sure how Hydra and Neptune get along. And they need another AR. They don't need 3 SMGs. And MW games are mostly... MW games, more than most, are, like, not flex games. Like, in MW games, it's, like, guaranteed 2 ARs and 2 SMGs. There's not really, like, the third SMG flex thing in MW titles. At least for, like, MW2 and MW3, I haven't really felt it that much. So, I don't really believe that, to be honest. Build around Aluka and sell, drop the others. If I'm Aluka personally, I'm shopping offers. Like, I know Falcons gave him a great opportunity and he got a top 3 and a top 4, but it's like Exod's going to hold you back. I'm sorry. I hate to have to say it. Exod's going to hold you back. You have to just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy. Exod's gonna hold you back. You need to. You need to be smart. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. Like, I feel like Aluka could do great things, and now his stock's pretty high. You could definitely get on a better team for sure. For sure, you can. Pred just has to learn to be unselfish. I mean, well, he hasn't fucking learned for 6 years, so I mean, I'm not sure if he'll ever learn. Hell no. 3 SMGs. Pred needs to learn to pay back his friends. Oh, okay, that's fucked up. Pred needs to learn to pay back his friends, man. Come on, man. You know, never 3 SMGs could work. It could work, but that's why Aluka's so great, because Aluka can run an SMG, but he's also like the truth with the AR. So like that's why I think Aluka's better. And he's still young enough where you could mold him too. Just because people have a certain playstyle doesn't mean they can't change, especially when they're young too. 3 SMGs aren't working, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that's what I think. Shotzi had one hell of a tournament though. Yeah, I don't remember. He was the only one trying first 3 LAT maps. I mean, the only reason why he's the only one trying is because he's the only one that like actually fucking makes plays. That's what his whole play style is centered around, is sprinting and making plays. That's literally his whole play style. Like if he was playing slow or camping or playing with this team, it would not even be him, you know? And that's why he said, "Oh yeah, I'm just like going back to my play style." I'm like, nigga, like you never stop playing your way. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like you're playing the same way the whole time. What if they had Scrap, Draza, Nep, Hydra? I'm not sure if Draza even leaves. Not sure if he leaves phase, but that'd be smart for him to do. Honestly, I don't know about Neptune though. Like if it was Scrap, Draza, Joe, and Hydra, that's a fucking power team. That's a super team. That's a super team. I don't know if Draza's leave phase willingly. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Telling an SMG player he actually has to use the AR makes them uncomfortable. I mean, well, that's what Aluka did. That LAT versus Falcon series showed levels of COD. LAT weren't trying first 3 maps and then slammed them last 4. Wait, I actually don't even know the box score. I didn't even watch the game. Oh, 250 to, oh shit. 250 to 103, 60, 41. Damn. I didn't know it was like that. What the fuck? They said, nah, like, let's just not give a fuck no more. Holy shit. They just fucking Kentucky fried them. They could do Scrap, Hydra, Nep, and Joe. You're literally like the 5th person to say that. Unless they could core doesn't work at all. Wait, what? If Hook gets dropped by Optic, it is tough scenes. A lot of team options suck. Best case LET if doesn't stay with Optic or pair with Neptune. Okay, I should actually make that tweet right now and just get rage baited. I think Kips has huge stock. Yeah, but now he's stuck on Toronto. Apparently he signed a 3-year deal or something. I don't know who his agent was, but I mean, he must have just wanted to get in the league. A 4-year deal? Nigga, what you mean? A 3-year deal? Nigga, what you doing, man? 3 years? Doing what, man? The fuck you mean? 3-year deal with fucking Koi, man. Boy, if you don't sign a 1+1, like, what the fuck? He's trapped in Canada, bro. He's actually trapped in Canada. I swear to God. Here are my ROSTERMANIA predictions for the top 4 teams. LAT is Ghosty, Neum, Krempa, BZ. That actually sounds the most logical. I'm not even gonna lie. Optic, no change. FaZe, Scrap, Draza, Simple 4. That's what I would like, but whether or not it happens, I don't know. Mates, Abuza, Sib, Joe, Hydra. Ugh. You know what? That's the most logical thing I've actually heard out of anyone so far. That's probably the most logical thing I've heard so far. I'm not gonna lie. That's the most logical thing I've heard. I'm not gonna lie, Kinu. That's the most logical. That sounds the most realistic. Okay, but I don't know. Okay, but it all comes down. It literally comes down to Kason, bro. I just don't know if Kason even has it in him, bro. Don't know if Kason has it in him. Don't know if Kason has it in him to pull that trigger, bro. Don't know if Kason has it in him, bro. I want to see what's popping on the timeline, bro. Everyone's tweeting best team in the world, back to back. Oh, dude, this is the perfect thing to quote tweet. Oh no, here, let's pull this up. Nah, that's fucked up, bro. Abusa versus Optic, negative 23 OVR, 0.72 KD, no PC advantage, no Benjay LARP, no prescriptions, Mickey Rig. Come on, bro. Ah, man, that's so fucked up. Just realized Damon has a haircut. He's fresh as fuck. Next season will be the 9th year of Dashi vs Simp head-to-head battles. Looks like the Optic Phase rivalry will be alive and well. Oh, that's last. Interesting to see what Rancor does in the offseason. This result might sway it, but I think he gets a top offer and might be tempted. If he ain't tempted, I don't even know what to tell you. Forced to watch Optic SND. Yeah. Forced to watch Optic SND is fucked, bro. Forced to watch Optic SND is fucked. Okay. No. I'm actually about to quote tweet this, bro. Hold on, I'm actually about to quote tweet this. What should I quote tweet? Should I quote tweet the Optic thing? Because that might be interactions right there. That might be interactions. I mean, I'm all about interactions, though. You know, I'm all about interactions. I should quote tweet this. I should quote tweet it. Okay, I mean, Optic winning EWC kind of fuck ROSTERMANIA unless they decide to still make a roster change. And if FaZe don't make changes, then Scrap plus Hydra to mates probably. Bro, I'm all about speculation. You know, I'm all about speculation. If Hook gets dropped by Optic, okay, I just read that. My bad. But if Neptune doesn't get a team, that would be mind blowing. If he doesn't, it's a jail time for the other teams. I'm sure he will, but if he didn't, that's fucking jail time. Kips is on a 3-year. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard Zuma say like a long time ago, that he's on a 3-year. Like, he literally signed a 3-year. I'm like, how do you sign a 3-year, nigga? Like, what? In Canada? You signed a 3-year in Canada? You don't even live there. I mean, obviously, like, you're there now, but you didn't live there before. That's what I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck? 3 years? Scrap and Kips. How about if Scraps and Kips were a duo? I think Scrap thinks he's above that right now. Honestly, he's above that. Not saying that Kips is like bad or whatever, but I think Scrap just has he has, you know, like the cream of the crop plays with like the cream of the crop. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. And I'm sure Kips is gonna be at the cream of the crop eventually, but I think with all the options in the off season, I don't think Scrap is even like thinking about a person like Kips. Like, I don't even think that's on his radar, if you know what I mean. Oh, he's cooked. Yeah, he's kind of. Yeah, a team can buy him out. A team can buy him out. And Koi's not. I mean, Koi is hard to negotiate with sometimes, especially when it comes to like great players on their team. So you just never know. I think Kason does have it in him. It's convincing Simp, I think. I think Simp is not hard to convince. I think it'll be more hard to convince Kason than it would to be convinced Simp, to be honest. I'm sure if you told Simp, hey, we're going to try to get Scrap for Abusa, I'm sure Simp would be like, what the fuck? What are you trying to get rid of Abusa for? You know, I don't think he's saying that. I don't think he's saying that. FaZe got embarrassed. At least Heretics put up a fight. Yeah, they play way better. They play way better than FaZe. I don't even know what to tell you. Yeah, they play way better than FaZe, honestly. Clean? Clean? What the fuck's clean? Optic will still drop Hook the Fluke for Hydra. That's fucked up. Amrana, hold on. Let me catch up on Twitch. My bad. I was on YouTube. Well, Kremp's under contract for next year, so LAT will have to buy him out. That one will be easier. I'm sure G2 will gladly give people away, and even like the head coach Looney, who's very high on Kremp, will definitely be like, bro, if he has a better offer, I'm not gonna hold back his career. I'm sure that one will be a lot easier than trying to negotiate with Toronto for sure. I don't think that's even gonna be an issue. I don't think G2 is hard to negotiate with. I mean, Optic winning EWC kind of fucked up resume. And if FaZe don't make changes, then Scrap plus Hydra to mates. Exactly. That's what I think. If Scrap doesn't go to FaZe, then I mean, yeah, he's gonna go to Paris. He's not gonna stay on LAT. Honestly, are Nep and Pred a team of two this offseason? I heard something about that. The reason why you probably heard that is because Nep wasn't gonna play on Falcons for champs unless Pred was on the team. But I don't think he's like a team of two with Pred. But I do think him and Pred actually like relate to each other because like they're kind of like outcasts. So maybe they just found a bond around that. But I mean, I don't really want to see him on the same team because AJ is just going to continue to kill whore. And, you know, and Neptune's probably going to be doing the heavy lifting. But Neptune does have a track record of being able to win with people who are kind of lost causes, like, you know, so that would definitely be like a slang power team, but AG is just a tough cookie to play with sometimes, you know. Amrana, first time chatter on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. I know you're from YouTube somewhere. Is Merc peaking early or does he get better? Also, what can he do to get better? Is he peaking early? I think the reason why he peaked early is because of like the team that he was on. But I mean, I can't even say that because I watched ProLoot and Vanguard play with Adachi, Shotzi, and Scump, and he couldn't do anything. So I think it all came down to like the player. I don't think he's peaking early. I think he's actually getting better, especially since you see all the mistakes that he makes in S&D and everything, and even like in Respawn, and sometimes in Grand Finals being inconsistent or just not there. Like all those things that are happening now in his first 2 years, he's definitely going to learn from and get better. Somebody even realized is like him and Scrap were like pretty much the exact same age, I think. I thought Mercules was way younger than I thought, but he's actually not. Like, he's actually not that young. I think Scrap's 1 year older than him. Like, he's 23, and Scrap is 24, I think. Yeah, like, Scrap's only 1 year older than him. They're pretty much, like, almost the exact same age. So, I would actually say Merc's actually, like, behind. But, like, everyone is so scared to play Merc already. So, like, he already has Aura already, which is insane. He straight up has Aura. And what does he have to do to get better? I think Merc, honestly, I think a lot of it is also out of game too. I think a lot of it's out of game. I feel like he needs to build his confidence out of game. Like, and I hate to have to bring up like fucking content and like all that stuff. I could tell he's a very anxious person. Probably has some sort of like anxiety thing going on. The way he like you could tell interviews he does not want to talk, and you could tell he's nervous as fuck. Even that EWC interview, I'm looking at his eyes. I could see, like, I know, like, I'm very good at reading people and like reading body. Like, he's a very like nervous guy. Naturally likes to keep to himself. Nothing wrong with keeping to yourself and all that stuff. But I think gaining confidence out of game would help in game. His comms also need to get better. He's also a very young player, so he also doesn't understand that like when you get really angry, how it could affect the people around you. So I think all these things in terms of personality and how you act around your team is also stuff he could learn to get better. In terms of in game, I mean, he's already really good at Respawn, but there's a lot of room for improvement. Honestly, there's a lot of room for improvement, especially when it comes to the gameplay. But I think most of it's out of game for him, which I mean is a good problem to have. And he's a lot better than most people in game. And I think the thing that makes him way better than people in game is the fact of how aggressive he is. He's just not scared of people. He's not scared. Like, he plays like everyone's a plat player. Like, he doesn't really show people respect, but sometimes that has costed Optic where he overchows things because he just like doesn't really think as highly of people. But that's also a good trait. It's like a superpower and also a hindrance at the same time sometimes. but I think a lot of it's out of game. But in game, obviously, could definitely do more as well. But you also have to take into account they're playing with Shotzi, so you're also playing around Shotzi, who's an island player, and like there's a lot more work when you're playing with a 24/7 island player, as opposed to him playing on another team. But yeah, those are just some of the things you could work on. Intel, da 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 da. Ghost of Hope bomb. Ghost of Hope bomb. He dropped a bomb. Oh, it's the Ghost of Hope. I remember I entered in this before. The Ghost of Hope. I was told that Niam and Abizia are likely staying on LAT for MW4. Well, obviously. LATs are looking to try and keep scrap at any cost necessary going into MW4. I've been told that LAT are not trying to pursue and re-sign Hydra. General mates are also heavily interested in scrap and will likely cause a bidding war over him. Damn, he's already tweeting about it early, bro. Damn, you gotta give me a day, bro, because I actually wanted to tweet about this tomorrow. I actually might wait till tomorrow and fuck tweet about it still, but interesting. Yeah, but like I think Abizi actually likes playing with Niam. I think he actually grew on him. LAT potential roster Envoy. I don't think Envoy's gonna come back. That would be kind of. I don't think Scrap wants to play with Envoy. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think Scrap wants to play with Envoy. I know he. I even remember in MW3, like when everyone was like, "Well, why is Envoy just constantly dropping 0.5s, 0.6s?" Scrap defend him. Scrap was like, "No, he's a good player. I believe in Dill. Like that's why I brought him with me in Black Ops 6." Like he talked to him, but then Black Ops 6 came, and then like he dropped him like a bad habit after. So I don't think he's going back to that. I'm sure he believes he's a good teammate, but I think he's like, nah, bro, I'm just gonna run this same circle. I think Scrap's gonna be thinking, is a team of Abizi, Niam, and Envoy really gonna beat Optic? That's what these teams are gonna be thinking. That's what these players are gonna be thinking. Like, I don't think Scrap's going to look at this team and go, oh, this team is going to beat Optic. I don't think so. Optic will definitely look at Hydra in the offseason. Optic will reach out to Stimp and then Hydra. I mean, like, they could deroops. They could. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I don't know why it doesn't fucking show up, but I appreciate the follow on Twitch, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I honestly don't think FaZe changes. I know there's a very strong possibility they won't. It's pretty simple. Optic should try to become unbeatable this offseason. They should. I think Hydra to Optic is a lock. I don't think. I think it's unlocked, to be honest. It's unlocked. It's only his second year. He'll be fine. He's on the best org to learn from the greatest to ever do it. I know. I wasn't saying it was a problem. He literally asked me a question. I was answering it. Do you think EWC tanked Ethan's stock? I think somewhat it did, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. But I'm sure it did to an extent. Shotzi wants to play with Hydra badly, I could tell. I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. I don't think he's yearning to play with Hydra. I think he just complimented like his fucking gameplay the one time. Let's catch up on YouTube. Where am I? I think I was at Optic will still drop Hook the Fluke for Hydra. Everyone keeps saying that. Kleenex's career could be so much better. Yeah, it could be so much better if he stops playing with Insight. I think he's gross. He's inconsistent, but yeah, he's gross. But he's inconsistent. He needs to play with like winners. He needs to play with people that don't break, because him and Insight take turns breaking. He needs people that are going to be like, no, pick yourself up. I think Kleenex should play with Envoy. I think that would be good for him, because even though Envoy's like inconsistent in the slang, like I think Envoy has a level of maturity and experience at winning that he could give to Kleenex. I think that'd be a pretty cool duo to an extent. Kason is definitely gonna make a roster move this offseason. I mean, like, you have to, bro. You just have to pack a punch. Hook is 100% dropped. Optic will reach out to Simp and then Hydra. It's pretty simple. Become unbeatable this offseason. I'm not sure if they're gonna reach out to Simp. I don't think fuck Kason's even gonna try to let that nigga go. And I'm not sure if he's signed a new contract or not, but I think he's a free agent, and they're gonna try to re-sign him. To my knowledge, I don't know, but to my knowledge, LAT roster potentially, bro. It's like talks potentially. Okay, it would be crazy to say if Scrap Hydra, Pred, and Nepra. They're not playing with Pred. They're not playing with Pred. Hydra and Scrap aren't playing with Pred. I'm sorry, they're not playing with Pred. They're not playing with them. But it's nice to speculate. I love my ass off. LET ain't gonna win the bidding war. Yeah, no, they're not winning no bidding war. We all knew Hydra was leaving LET. There was no way he was staying. Hydra for a hook spot would be interesting, but I don't see they are most likely not changing. Do you think Skies or Purge will be playing MW4? I don't even think so, to be honest. I think Skies may be chalk, but Skies might just get in just because. Like, I think Skies might just get in off of vibes or something. Skies might get in off of vibes. I'm telling you, he might get in off of vibes. Just might get in off of vibes. First time chatter Nova season. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Appreciate you, man. Why aren't these Twitch follows fucking showing up? This Twitch follows just ain't showing up, man. Or maybe you fucking followed and unfollowed. If you did that, you're an asshole. But even though Optic didn't win champs, these teams still need to pack a punch to beat them. This team is godlike. Exit is making a leap next year. God bless you for thinking that, because I don't think that. God bless you, though. God bless you. Quick post EWC thoughts. Frequency is the best map in BO7, and we played it for 2 weeks. League needs to be on AMD processors for 5K NVIDIA GPUs. Performance was much smoother. Sound EQ needs to be disabled for CDL2. The fact that we played with the NPC for so long is mind-blowing. Optic Texas are the first team since AW Optic to finish a season with an average placing better than second. Wow. Now let the fun begin. This is where Ronnie Intel makes his money. My DMs are open for any and all ROSTERMANIA rumors. Whatever you hear, I need to know. Who's better, Merc or Merc? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Bro, that's funny too. Sokol, your tool shifty, you couldn't win without Daddy Biffle. Gets lost place Atlanta, proceeds to get Biffle. Yeah, that shit is so funny, bro. That shit is so funny. Fries, bro. Hold on. Mm-mm. Nah, actually, let's fucking see what Temp's talking about. I was actually gonna watch the flag, but hold on. I'm actually enjoying this fuck talking to you guys. I'm also gonna hop on Apex like way later, but I'm gonna hop on Apex way later. Oh, he's playing another game. That's weird.
Don't get BO for me, we lost.
Ah, and he's like playing like rap music. And okay, even actually making a video. Hydra for hook spot would be interesting, but I don't see they're most likely not changing. Hydra for hook spot would be interesting. Yeah, they're not changing. I don't think they're changing. The only way that they could change is if the public pushes. So like I need to like start spreading my propaganda. Hold on. Let me wait. I just saw Optic tweet. Where the fuck did they tweet? Or is Optic Texas? Was it Optic Texas that tweeted? I just saw the Optic tweet. Did I not? Oh yeah, it was this one. 120K. I'm always going for the ones with the most interactions. If you ever want to learn 101 on quote tweeting, always pick the tweets that have the highest interactions. Great photos. Like they look a lot more happy there because they actually won champs. I already know why fuck Dashy did this. This is for the process. This is for the vlog. This is for like his end of the year montage. Like that's why he did that. Like that's a shot that looks great in montage. That's why he did that. I saw that and I was like, yeah. I was like, hell yeah. It's so funny. All them are happy. Like fuck Kenny's just fucking staring. I don't think fuck Kenny gives a flying fuck. Okay, I'm actually gonna tweet this. Everyone's gonna hate me. 9 grand finals in a row. Best optic team. Best pro optic. Call of Duty team of all time. But a wise man once said, you should always pack a punch. Everyone's gonna hate that shit. Treasy, what's good? Goatsy, hell yeah, man. Optic, Greenwall, man. That's me. Bro, Simp is never leaving phase. That's true. I think Optic losing that ring makes them non-complacent and stay dominant next year. I mean, well, that's a cute thought. That's a cute thought. Insight will have a much better season next year, but you are right. He will. Insight, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's a game and it's slower. Okay, Insight is just not cutting it for me. I'm sorry, he's not cutting it for me. Okay, he's not cutting it for me. Insight's not cutting it for me. Not cutting it for moi. Okay, he's not. FaZe will never let go of Simp, especially not go to Optic. Yeah, I mean, they'd be chalked if he ever made it onto Optic. But if he's out of contract, he could do whatever he wants. If Simp is out of contract, there's nothing that he could do. And a real NRL1, thank you for the Twitch follow. I need all the Twitch follows I could get. I fucking appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. FaZe will fucking goatsy. Did you see TJ's tweet? He said he couldn't buy a kill this year. Like, brother, you couldn't buy a kill for a few years. Yeah, he couldn't buy a kill. I already know that. Yeah, he was pretty ass. I know. I already know. I think TJ's solid, to be honest, just not a top crop player. TJ should never be in the league anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. It's time for new players to come through. TJ's time is done. End of story. That's all I'm going to say. His time is done. He's a great player. I'm sure everyone likes him. I know everyone likes him, actually. Like, great player, very likable. Your time's done, brother. Like, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. His time is done.
Where are you, Borito? I know you're in here.
Thank you for the Twitch follow. Delay visuals. Appreciate you. I love these Twitch follows, bro. I'm literally getting horny by these Twitch follows. You guys don't want to see me get horny. Trust me. You guys don't want to see it. Where do you think Ethan and DK go? Most likely Koi, honestly. Probably like a Koi or like a G2. I know everyone's saying like LA Thieves. I don't think they're going to be. They're not going to be on Optic, LA Thieves, or FaZe. It's going to be like a G2 or a Koi. That's what it's going to be. A G2 Koi or like a Falcons. G2 Koi Falcons. I think those are the only 3 logical options. Everyone else is kind of beneath them. Unless like, so like you heard like the M8 win or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck like the thing is that came in and bought a spot in the league. But they're not going to be on Vancouver. It's going to be Koi, Falcons, or G2. That's it. I think a Thieves, FaZe, and Optic are locked with like the top players, okay? FaZe, Optic, LAT. I mean, LAT might not have like the top players, but they'll have like good players. I think those teams are locked. Obviously, Miami, all Spanish. It's a G2. It's Falcons. It's Koi. When we're talking about Ethan and DK. And I even heard, like, I tuned on to a stream for like 20 seconds because he was streaming like as the EWC was going on yesterday because he obviously got OFR'd. But I think he talked about a Koi offer. He's like, yeah, I would like to play with Kips. That's what I heard Ethan say. Bar for bar yesterday. Verbatim heard him say it yesterday. I swear to God. I let Merc hit so many times. What? Yeah, you love his fucking raspy voice. Fuck, don't you sick freak? What do you think LAT looks like? Sorry, I just got here. Man, Chris Bosch, like, you're late, man. You're fucking late. If that's fucking Chris Bosch, the basketball player, I need 100 gifted subs out of you. Pred is really interesting piece. He's historically been a really good MW player. Yeah, that is true, bro. It's a pre-aim game. And he loves a good pre-aim, hey? AG loves a good fucking pre-aim, you know? AG loves a good pre-aim, but I think he ruined his stock, and especially seeing a Luka now just do way better. I mean, it's fries for him when it comes to a top team. If we're talking about teams that he ends up on, it's like the Bostons, the Carolina, the fucking... It's like the G2. Like, he could be on a G2 with Ethan. Like, I could see that happening. But he's not going to be on a LAT optic phase. You know, that's done. You know, that dream's done. You may have to go to Koi or something, you know? You may have to go to Koi or something and play with Kips. Honestly. That's really what you probably have to do. I let Merc hit so many times. Damn, you really fuck said it in both chats. You're a freak. You're actually a fucking naughty boy. Will Cloud9 just stay the same team? I actually don't give a fuck about Cloud9, to be honest. Yeah, they're not getting anyone. Cloud9's not going to get anyone better, okay? Because they don't have the facilities for it. Cloud9 don't have the facilities, big man. They don't have the facilities to get better players. They have bottom tier pay, and if you're a top player, you're not going to go there to get bottom tier pay and just get laughs all the time. You got to think about it this way. Cloud9 centered their whole year around EWC, okay? And Cloud9 finished at the place after last place, and they got $40,000. They centered their whole project. It was literally I'm not even making this up. It's like they tweet about it all the time too. Cloud9's whole project, their whole thing, okay, their whole plan, their whole top secret plan was built around getting to EWC and making their money EWC. So they based their top secret plan around getting $40,000, $10,000 each for a player the whole year. Shotzi makes that in like 3 weeks. And they wasted $365 to get a $40K payout. It's fries, bro. Ain't no good team joining that team. Get him out of here. A BZ in place of Hook? Yeah, not happening. I'm sorry, Big Nasio. It's not happening, big dog. First time I ever seen you in here, but I appreciate it if you're first time chatter. I don't even get the notifications on fucking YouTube for that. Fucking, that's fucking... And your profile pics like The Rock with hair? That's funny. That's funny. I swear if they keep Insight on Koi again, I'm like, how many years will he be? Now, I will boycott that team. I will go on a Twitter, not at the whole organization. How do you let Insight stay on that team again? I think Hook is better than a BZ now. I don't think so. Honestly, I think Hook edges them out when it comes to communication. Hook edges them out when it comes to communication. That's it. That's all Hook edges them. But, like, Abizi's a way better player, honestly. I think Hook may be a little bit more aware, but even Abizi's super aware. I could even, like, show you a million examples. Somebody tweet this first. 9 RFLs in a row. Best pro optic Call of Duty team of all time, but a wise man once said you should always pack a punch. I believe if the opportunity in the off season presents wait 9 grand finals in a row, best pro Call of Duty team of all time, broke the curse of a world championship team not winning the following year. But a wise man once said, you should always pack a butt. I believe if the opportunity in the offseason presents itself, they should take it. I forgot what Vital said. I gotta like go on your channel activity because you said something earlier, and I have to see if I can pull it up. Da 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 da. LAT weren't trying. Da 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 da. Where was this? They shouldn't let Chaps cloud their judgment. You said something about Optic. I mean, Optic beat the team. Yo, Vital, what the fuck you say about Optic? You said something about Optic where it's like you should not get complacent or something like that, something along those lines. I was like, that's a good tweet. Do you think LAT sticks? No, like they're fucking in the middle of fucking hard fucking nuking the team. I'll even like pull up that thing and have it open as I tweet this shit. The Ghost of Hope is about to get active. Ghost of Hope's about to get active. How about Kleenex? I don't know what Kleenex does, but I think Kleenex has to get off Koi, bro. I think he just needs a new organization. He needs a new everything. Like, clean yourself of everything, Koi. That org has cursed you. I'm going on a different team. Even LAT. Try LAT, bro. Like, literally go play with, like, a BZ and fucking Neum or something. That's already an upgrade to try to do something, you know? Do something new. And at least Kleenex will bring good comms to the team with Neum. That'll be a pretty, like, calm team in the comms, too. But I think they might lack the X factor. I don't know. They might lack the X factor there. Yeah, he does have to go somewhere else, bro. Somewhere else. If Optic drop Hook, I have no clue where he goes. He goes right to another top team. I would see him on Paris LET. Paris LET. Even fucking FaZe, bro. Even FaZe, bro. He could slot right in for 04. But I mean, 04 is like a playmaker, though. 04 is a playmaker, but he's inconsistent as fuck, so who knows. And Hook's also inconsistent, too. I think Hook is better than Abizu. I already read that. No, he's not. I think Toronto just needs to drop everyone but Kips and rebuild around him. I think Toronto need to recruit Rambo as their head coach. That's what I think. I think Toronto need to recruit Rambo as their head coach and let him build a fucking team as fast as possible. Koi, for some reason, keep insight every year. I never understand why. I know why, but it makes no sense to me, but it makes sense to them. You know? It makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I don't want to hear anything Encourage has to say, bro. I just want to not have that guy on my timeline. 10 events, 4 times. He's already a 4-time champion, which is insane. He's a back-to-back EWC champion. You know how insane his fucking thing already is? A world champion, 2-time EWC world champion. Average placement, 1.90. Like, if he quit right now, like, he'd literally have the highest placing of all time, bro. GD's Optic got second at EWC, still y'all MW4. What a season, look forward to MW4. Ain't nobody looking forward to that whack-ass trash-ass game, bro. What the hell? Okay. Okay, I'm about to tweet some shit. Koi, for some reason, like legit FaZe and need a new head coach. Or at least for hard points. I mean, well, I don't know, man. I've been saying something about that, man. I've been saying something about that. But you know, like if people have a job, you know, like they don't want to lose it, you know. But I'm telling you, bro, I should make fucking Crowder a PowerPoint presentation, bro. A PowerPoint presentation. Please let me just be like the hardpoint coach. I'll do it for free. I somehow need to DM Crowder. If anyone could reach out to Crowder for me, or I just gotta go on stream when he streams, bro, because he doesn't have his DMs open. I would literally message him, but he has his fucking DMs blocked. I would literally message him, but he blocked his DMs. Fucking bastard, man. Like, let me be your hardpoint coach, bro. I'll do it for free. Kleenex and AG should team. Hell no. Nasty, Toby, AG, and 1. That sounds dysfunctional, bro. I don't trust Nasty on any team anymore, bro. Fuck, Nasty has ruined his stock with me. Everyone talking about free Nasty, but like, what are we freeing him from? What are we freeing Nasty from? Can someone let me know what I'm freeing Nasty from? That's reserved for good players, okay? He is doomed for mediocrity. He needs to free himself from mediocrity. That's what Nasty needs to do. Free himself from mediocrity, then we could talk about freeing him. He had a free, clear road to the finals. He literally could have beat Miami. Miami wouldn't even make it to grand finals. Nasty literally could have beat him. Decides not to perform. Envoy is literally picking him off the ground. Like, come on, man. Like, let's go do something. Literally carrying Nasty. Like, get the fuck up, bro. Let's win. Nasty's like, no, I'm the fucking, you know? Like, even in those easy moments where it's like, bro, you could, like, prove yourself, prove your worth, like, ascend to the next level. Nasty's just doomed for mediocrity. Needs to stay there. It's like, the win was free. And he couldn't even win. So I'm not freeing him from shit. I don't want him playing with good players. Go back to playing with your medium-sized teams, and that's it. That's it, bro. I'm fucking done with that shit. He's a great player. He's a CDL caliber player. 100%. He's a CDL caliber player, but not on a top team. But I guess an AG, fuck, Toby team would not be a top team, but Kleenex is trying to be on a top team. Let's see. Kleenex, how old is he? Kleenex COD Wiki. I need, like, the Liquipedia page, bro. I need Liquipedia. He's 25. Okay, he's still... Actually, his birthday's in, like, 2 days. So he's about to be 26. Interesting, I guess. Yeah, so I think it's, like, now or never, like, for Kleenex. On God, it might be now or never. I told you to stop hyping these guys up. Yo, Brian, man, go put together a fucking tape, Brian. Brian, like, don't talk to me right now. Brian, go put together a tape and get back to me, nigga. Go put together a tape. It's the off season. Go put together a tape if you're trying to get on a team. Go put together a tape. It's the off season, man. You got time. Stop playing rank. Go put together a tape. And go fucking show some teams, man. You gotta go be like Ethan, bro. Like, just go play the game. Go record yourself playing, bro. That's what you gotta do. So what do you think Mate's LAT phase look like next year? There was a guy who literally just talked about in the chat earlier. I think it was Keanu. LAT, Agosti, Neum, Krempabizi. I could very well see that happening, honestly. That sounds like a very likely fucking team. Optic, no change. FaZe, Scrap draws this simple 4. If I'm FaZe, I'd fucking pack a Petro 4. But, I mean, like, they're just not going to. Abuza, Sib, Joe, Hydra. On, like, the mates. I just don't think FaZe is going to change. So, I just don't even know what the AR is on. I do think Paris is going to have Hydra and Scrap if Scrap doesn't go to FaZe. Okay. I do think that's what's going to happen. He's definitely going to go to Paris if he doesn't join FaZe, for sure. I've been working, Twin. I hope so, Twin. I hope so. Would Pred and Neptune be a duo ever? A person just asked about that. And I wouldn't be surprised because they're both outcasts, so they might actually just end up fucking playing on the same team, to be honest. They actually might just end up on the same team. I should, like, expand my webcam a little bit. Would Predator that be a legit? FaZe need a new head coach, or at least I read that. I missed it, but how did Vancouver let go of Neptuno for Abuza and end up with such a bad year? It's because all of them asked for increased payments, and Vancouver did not want to pay them more. And they also didn't want to team together because they got a bunch of top 2s, so they thought they were cursed. Those are legit the 2 reasons. I'm not making them up. Been saying Nasty was just as bad as anyone else on Boston this year. Yeah, he was. I wonder why they say Neptune is a bad teammate. because he shows up late for scrims. Sometimes he disappears, I guess, and you don't hear from him. But I'm like, whatever, bro. I could understand the being fucking late for scrims. I'd hate that shit. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm showing up for practice at 12 p.m. and you're not there, like, nigga, we're playing a game. We're literally getting paid hundreds of thousands to play a game. You can't show up on time. What the fuck are you doing? It's 12 p.m. It's not like it's 8 a.m. and I'm asking you to get up. It's literally the middle of the day. 12 p.m. is literally the middle of the day. Like, literally, motherfuckers have made hundreds of thousands by 12 p.m. and we're fucking still sleeping, being late. Like, you better be on time for scrims, nigga. Especially since they're in Texas, so it's like 1 p.m. It's not even 12 p.m. It's 1 p.m. You can't show up on time for a scrim at 1 p.m. Come on, man. You got to get a grip. I rate 04. He's what Exit thinks he is, a playmaker. Exit? Who the fuck's Exit? That face team is worse without 04. I'm sure 04 is very replaceable. I'm sorry. Hate to have to break your bubble. I think 04 is pretty replaceable. I've been working, Twins. Speaking of the thoughts on Ethan, yeah, you just missed me talk about Ethan. He's probably gonna get on like a G2 of Falcons or a Koi. Most likely Koi, because he actually wants to play Kips, and Koi has experience with European players, so I'm pretty positive he's gonna be on Koi. Pretty positive. I should start DMing some people about some shit. Even Rambo doesn't have it. Wait, is he actually in Vancouver? I actually thought he was in fucking Quebec. Is he actually in Vancouver still? That'd be pretty insane. Unless he didn't, like, switch it. How much longer till this opposite team is considered a dynasty? Simple shots to the greatest story in COD. Okay, let me actually tweet about this, though. 9 grand finals in a row. Best pro Call of Duty. Best pro optic Call of Duty team of all time. Broke the curse of a world championship team not winning the following year. And I believe if the opportunity in the offseason presents itself, they should take it. I know it's hard. I know it will be hard. But if you don't increase the gap will close on you. Wow. Well, actually, I'd never even look at my Twitter comments anyway, but, you know, they might be getting torched there, not gonna lie. Have a bunch of Real Madrid on my timeline. I also wanted to tweet on, like, the Ghost of Hope thing. The Ghost of Hope. Wait, let's see if Ronnie Intel tweeted anything. Did Ronnie Intel tweet anything? Now let the fun begin. I've also been told that LAT are not trying to pursue. Yeah, I'm very sure that, like, Scrap's gonna, like, just stare at his team and just go, like, everyone around us is really looking better, bro. There's no way. That is a W tweet, right? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Think you should go give it a like or something. What would a BZ and Neum do if Scrap and Nigel leave LAT? Fucking pray. That's what they should do. If you look at the AR options, okay, let's look at AR options real quick. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. AR options are not looking good. There's a Rencor, but I mean, Rencor and Niam just makes no sense. It would just be like two kill whores again. I just don't know. Aluka's there for the taking. Oh, keep forgetting about Aluka. I can't forget about Aluka. That's my little star pupil right there. That's my star pupil. I think Aluka is very interesting. Aluka should be on an LAT or a Paris for sure. Like, he is, when we're talking about AR players, he's in like the top 5. He's like, in my opinion, he's in the top 5. It's Scrap, Dashi, Merc, MC, and him. Like, I would even honestly put him above Abuza. I know it sounds crazy, but Abuza has a bit more experience than him. I think that'll edge him out, but I think Aluka could be way better than them and a lot more consistent in the slang too. Honestly, that's just my opinion, though. That's my opinion. Super, I don't think Abiz is gonna play with Super. A Ghosty. They could buy out Kips. I could see Niam and Kips playing together again. You know, like a little Huntsman reunion. But I think Abiz is gonna be thinking, I'm playing with like 2 brand new kids, bro. I need some experience. He's probably gonna be thinking, I need some experience on the team, like, you know. And like, even if they get cramp, like, they're lacking experience still. Like, Abiz is gonna need some experience on the team, and I don't know where he would get that from. I think Abizi might be thinking, I'm fucked. Like, oh my god, like, I'm fucked. I'm not playing with Dante either. Like, who am I playing with? Like, there's so many like options, but they're not good options. It's tough. Like, AR players. That's why fucking Aluka is so valuable. Aluka is so valuable. Like, unbelievably valuable. Yeah, dude, the options, unless you bring back Kenny, but man, I'm just not doing that no more, bro. I'm just over that, bro. Just over that. Just over that. Fucking Bean's probably like the only option, bro. Fuck. People say the league is top heavy, but I really think it's always been this way. Yeah, it has. Very few players that can compete. Oh, for sure. A Lucas Scrab Joe Hydra could be nice. Oddson, you're late, but yeah, that's exactly what I said like an hour ago for sure. That's exactly what I said. I think Mythics is also a solid get for a team this offseason. The only non-CDL AR outside of Ethan that like I rate. I don't think he would be on a top team. I'm sure he'd probably get in the league, but I don't think he would be on a top team, to be honest. I think you'd just be in the middle of the pack, have to prove yourself type shit, you know? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I have to tweet about this. I gotta tweet about this too. I think Scrap will look at the landscape of the league and think, if Hydra leaves, how do my chances of how much my chances of competing I think Scrap will look at the landscape of the league and think, if Hydra leaves LA Thieves, how much do my chances of competing for championships against teams like Optic go down? If he doesn't, bro, okay. The thing I want to tweet about Scrap before, I have to save that for Tuesday still. I'm still going to save it for Tuesday, okay? I'm still going to save it for Tuesday, and no one's going to like it because it's not going to matter anymore, but I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for at least tomorrow. I got to save this. I got to save this for even tomorrow. I have a tweet about Scrap. I have to just save it because I want to finish my Observer for it and then just release them all at the same time. So basically, Abizi is screwed if Scrap and Hydra leave. Pretty much. And that's no disrespect to Hydra. And that's no disrespect to Abizi and Neum, bro. Like, Abizi's an S tier player, and Neum is on the come up, but it's like, fuck, against Optic, I just, like, don't know. Against Optic, they might just be, like, outmanned, outpowered. Like, it's just, I don't even know, bro. It's just like, fuck. Not a top team now. However, he's the only one outside of the aforementioned to prove himself. Lenny makes sense. If Hydra leaves, no way Scrap is staying. I'll be surprised. I think Scrapple will look at the landscape league and think, if Hydra leaves LAT, how much do my chances of competing for championships, which is his goal, against teams like Optic? I had a nah, fuck, I can't tweet that, dude, because I just have to wait till Tuesday, because I have some I want to say about Scrap and where he's going, or where I thought he should go, but you know, it changed now. So annoying, bro. So annoying. If only Optic lost, bro. If Optic lost, I probably could have predicted all of ROSTERMANIA. I swear. If Optic lost, I literally could have predicted what the top 3 teams were doing. I swear to you, on like everything I love, I actually could have. I swear. If Optic lost EWC, I literally could have told you where everyone was going. Where everyone on the top 3 teams was going. I actually had it like mapped out. Like I literally had a map with fucking like magnets. And I was like, oh my god, if Optic loses, this guy's going here. This guy's going there. You know, I had it all planned out. But now it's like, Optic's probably not even going to change. Like they may make one small change. I'm willing to bet both Scrap and Hydra end up on the Gentlemates. Wow, man, you're a smart guy, okay? You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me finish this tweet. I think Scrap will look at the landscape of the league and think, if Hydra leaves, this is how I am when I make tweets all the time. I'm like, fuck, you know, I'm like, fuck, dissecting this shit. There is no way he stays. Unless. For me personally, there is no way he stays. I think FaZe. Bro, I really want to bring fucking FaZe into this tweet, but I really want to bring FaZe into this tweet, but I think it'll be too long. Most teams, when they win champs, are too stubborn to make changes. Because they're blinded by dopamine. I think FaZe should make a serious push for Scrap. I think FaZe Vegas should make a serious push for Scrap. He is in his absolute prime. A free agent. Don't have to pay a 6-figure buyout. You get him for free. You get him for free. Obviously, you still have to pay him a fucking salary, obviously, but he is in his absolute prime, a free agent. Don't have to pay a 6-figure buyout. Actually, let's put that. and he solves a lot of phases issues. More consistent hardpoint. More consistent hardpoint. Their weak mode. More consistent slaying. Their problem this year. Upgrades their S&D. Extra first blood potential. And I don't see how a team of him, Draza, can all collectively Most teams, when they win champs, are too stubborn to make changes because they are blinded by dopamine. I think FaZe Vegas should make a serious push for Scrap. He is in his absolute prime, a free agent, which rarely has been the case, and he solves a lot of FaZe's issues. More consistent hardpoint, their weak mode. More consistent slang, their problem this year. Upgrades their S&D, extra first blood potential, and impact. Pace and impact. And I don't see how a team of him, Draws, and Sim can all collectively get dunked on. Is there anything else I should include in this or what? Yeah, Scrap Joe Hydra. Scrap Joe Hydra would be fire. I didn't watch outside of Champs in EWC. Is Scrap even better than Abuza? Oranges. Let me tell you something, brother. Okay. I know Abuza is a world champion now and Scrap is not, okay? I know that's technically a thing. Okay, I know Abuza is a world champion. Okay? Abuza's a world champion, Scrap's not. Okay, that's a thing. That's 100% a thing. That is definitely a thing right now. But do you want to know what? Though? Scrap is literally Dominic Reno. Thank you for the YouTube sub, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having your public subscribers on, so I know you actually subbed. Not that it's a big deal or anything, but Scrap is literally the best CDL AR of all time, if not MC. I mean, obviously it's MC, but I think from an impact and just an AR perspective, Scrap is the best CDL AR, bro. Like, for me, just a skill, not accomplishments. We're not talking about accomplishments. He, to me, bro, the gunfights I see Scrap win on a daily basis, like, this guy is so fucking good. He is literally the best AR hardpoint player of all time. He's the best AR hardpoint player of all time. This guy is literally... I can't even find the word. I actually have to search up synonyms, like great synonyms. Like, let's try to find a big word. This guy is exceptional. This guy is extraordinary. This guy is preeminent. Okay? Scrap is literally preeminent. I know Abuzo won a ring, but Scrap is miles better than him. I'm sorry. He's better than him at respawn. He's actually better than S&D. Abuza is a fucking slow-ass S&D player. If he's not sniping, he's really slow. He's had some good clutches, but Scrap has actually visually improved. Like, from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, Scrap has gone way better at S&D. Abuza is a very slow S&D player, not as impactful, and sometimes that slows phase down. In a team with Scrap and Draza can be inconsistent sometimes, but Scrap is always going to be getting kills. He's always going to be making an impact. That is very big. That is very big. Like, way better than Abuza. That's just my opinion. Abuza was final, but this event was not his greatest, okay? But that's been a theme for mostly everyone on FaZe Vegas. Very inconsistent. FaZe should drop Abuza. The thing is, I'm not sure if Abuza and 04 are like a package deal where like they have to play together, like they just have to. But it's like, I would get Scrap, like 1000%. I am willing to bet both Scrap and Hydra end up in Gentlemen's. Yeah, I read that, my bad. People saying the where would Abuza go? Also Neptune. Abuza could go to Paris. He speaks French. He's a world champion. They would love him there. He'd either be on Paris or LAT. Like, he's going to a top team because like their league lacks top ARs. He just won champs. He would be on Paris or LAT for sure. Easily. Like, not even a question in my mind. Motherfucker thought like Abuza was final. Okay, he just said he did not watch Outside of Champs in EWC. Cut Oranges some slack, okay? He hasn't watched Outside of Champs in EWC. Like, cut him some slack. Cut him some slack. Treasy on Twitch. They would get dunked on off the simple fact that Goatsy Perk, Dash Pack, and Nuke are too much. A Goatsy Perk, Dash Pack. Wow. Take a look at those nicknames. Although Hook is in a non-Omni movement game, Hook in a non-Omni movement game worries me. What do you mean? He's a world champion MW 2019 who's great in that game. What the fuck are you talking about? A ring check. Everyone says Bruce has the straightest shot. I'm sure, but I'm sure Scrap's they're fucking right there. Like, they're fucking ban for ban. I've watched Scrap outgun Dashy like a lot of times. Like, Scrap is him. Like, to me, Scrap's him. Last year, and I know he heard it too. I know he heard it. 1000% he heard it. I know he did. Wait, apparently Nate Shot's saying some shit, is he? Wait, is he talking about LA Thieves?
Name of the game. 2v2. Yo, we're going to be really super...
Oh, no, he's not.
Yeah, we got Graves coming in, bro. What's the handicap currently? Some people...
Thank you, Laser4592 for the YouTube follow. Thank you, brother.
I should go back. I got to watch...
Okay, this guy's not talking about LAT.
Again, Hector would tell me if they were going to try to go after Paco. 200K more than us. Is Hydra 100% gone? I'll FaceTime him. Let's see if he's still awake. What time is it?
Okay, wait, he's actually talking a little bit about this. Hold on.
2 a.m. You got to be up.
They shot 100% they will try to resign Hydra and Scrap. Oh, wait, did he? It's like 10 or 15 minutes into a stream.
Always answers my FaceTime, so if he doesn't pick tolerance for reading about it, enough to see, but, dude.
I'll just play from here.
Literally straight to it on accident, bro. Kid eating this French fry, bro. Been asking me about what this roster is going to look like.
Okay, perfect time.
2 months ago, before Major 4 was even over. I don't know what the roster is going to look like next year, boys. And quite frankly, bro, with the limited time that I've been on the internet in the last month and a half, I am beside myself with my tolerance.
Okay, like I said, I'm very good with reading body language, very good with reading facial expressions. He is lying, okay? He is lying. And it's our job to go along with it, okay? He's like the CEO. He's not going to say much, but he's fucking capping, okay? He's capping. I've seen that Nate Shot face. I literally watched his Nate Shot face at the beginning of Black Ops 6 when everyone knew what the roster was, and he had this exact same face when he said he couldn't fucking say anything. He literally knows, okay? Okay? He knows. I'm sure there's some things you don't know, like, oh, I don't know where this player's gonna go, but, like, he knows a lot more than he's saying, okay? He has a look on his face where he's, like, smiling but not using his fucking teeth. Like, if anyone with body language could could like, like that's the face of someone who like knows stuff but knows he can't say anything.
Tolerance for reading about it. I don't know where I'm at in my life. I don't think I'm having a midlife crisis.
Like he's literally smiling. He's smiling with his eyes, bro. He's literally smiling with his eyes. Hydra is gone after today. Oh god, yeah, they're doing nothing to get that guy. He's gone. Paris would definitely make him feel way more comfortable. Omni movement made no one. I don't know why people think Omni movement made people good. Yeah, I don't know why people think that. CDL rings and CDL rings zip 2. I don't give a fuck, bro. EWC chimps at 2. I'm not doing a shot CC EDL debate. That's not what I'm trying to do. The shitters remain shitters and good players remain good. All that proves to me is Shotzi doesn't know what it's like to win in like the bigger brackets. That's all it proves to me. Dashi and Scrap are basically on the same level. I don't really agree, but yeah, sure. I could see giving Scrap the edge in though, but those two are on the level of their own right now. I think, but I do agree that Dashi does have to play different just because of the people on his team. I'm sure if he had more freedom like Scrap, he could definitely probably do what Scrap's doing. But yeah, he just doesn't have like the same freedom. I'm glad the wall listen to you, man. Wait, what? Who? Like you really save them like from breaking again, bro? If you don't think people from Optic see my tweets and see my fuck videos, you're on crack. By the way, if you're wondering why Optic's S&D was so good, by the way, okay? If you're wondering why their S&D was so good, let me tell you something. This is why their S&D was so good, okay? Video number 1, video number 2, video number 3. I am literally, even on YouTube, I was literally making videos of how the S&D can get better. I'm not saying that's like the reason, but it's up there. Scrap Cell, Dashi, equally talented. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you guys even like saw this too. I actually thought this was hilarious. Literally, somebody had to tell me about this because I didn't even know, because I don't go on my notifications. I stopped opening my Twitter things after I realized how fucking toxic it was. I at least stopped opening it, showing how toxic it was. But prime example, these motherfuckers see everything, I promise you, but they just don't comment, obviously, because why would they? I'm glad that Scrap, Cell, Dashi are all equally talented. Oh yeah, equally talented. But it's after that, more comes down to like their impact on the map. Thoughts on Scrap's best strengths versus Dashi's? Scrap's more aggressive, but I'm not sure if that comes down to the fact of like the team that he's on. He just has more freedom. I think Scrap has now become more dimensional in S&D. Okay, if you want to talk about Scrap's S&D, in Black Ops 6, when all the Optic thing was happening, Optic was on my stream, like, going through my shit. That's when everybody was going through my shit. And Octane pulled up, like, a thing of me talking about Scrap's S&D and how one-dimensional it was. And he agreed with it. And I know Scrap saw that. And I know Scrap did some research into that. And, he became a lot less like, Scrap from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7 in S&D, he has the most first bloods in the league now. Like, he completely transform his S&D 1000%, because like now there's a narrative, like he doesn't really do much in S&D, he do a lot more. But I think Scrap does more, but I think it's more just because of the team he's on and it's a lot more freedom. But Dashi's a better sniper. I guess he's more clutch in S&D, but I think they're just put in those scenarios. Like Scrap's not like the last one left in S&D because he's challenging at the beginning of the round. Dashi's always the last one left because everyone else dies before him. I think just Scrap edges him in everything. I think Dashi just has a really good shot. I think Dashi has a really good shot. He's a better sniper. I think Scrap's better at respawn. I think Scrap's better at all three modes, honestly. I think Dashi just is really good. He's just really fucking good. And Dashi has pretty great awareness, but Scrap also has great awareness as well. So, I mean, Hook was really good at MW3 from what I remember. I think you remember the wrong thing, because that's the game where everyone just completely clowned him. He was not good at that game. or did not have a good year at that game. True, I forgot about Cell. He was pretty elite when he got an actual AR deal. Has Dashi surpassed Scump's optic legacy? I mean, yeah, he's a 2-time world champ. But Scump is like a 30-time champion, though. So, I mean, it's like a little bit different. But in terms of the rings, yes, he has lived up to the expectations of like Scump saying, I'm falling so you could rise. I was not sure if Fuck Dashi would even do anything after Scump said that, but then he wins back-to-back world championships, and that alone was already like enough for me. I was like, thank God he actually did something. Thank God. Thank God, man. Thank God he did something like to live up to the legacy. I'm happy for him that he actually did that. I'm really happy that he did. Hydra's gone after day. Auto tack sprint. We go back to double tack. Everyone's POV is gonna look different. Yeah, I hate double tack sprint. I fucking hate it. Hate it. Okay, let's go back to this Nate shot shit. Warrior's fucking lying. I remember in MW3 Karachi, Scrap went to the exact same spot the whole year. That's what he did on Red Card S&D. He went to the same spot all year. I agree. That's exactly what he did. He's a creature of habit. Dashi doesn't have to be fast. Exactly. It's like the team that he plays on. Karma said you're literally brain dead, buddy. Cope. Yo, hi, so funny, bro. Hi, so fucking funny. Karma's never gonna publicly like agree with me, but I'm sure there's a lot of things he agrees on. That's all I'm gonna say. Cell is an alien. I mean, yeah, kinda. Scrap is not more skilled than Dashi and Cell, though. I could agree with that. Like, more mechanically skilled, I think they edge him on that. But I think on the map, like, Scrap's just fucking insane. Scrap will always have better statistics than Dashi because of his playstyle. He literally used the air like an SMG, pretty much. That's pretty much, yeah. Dashi takeover is just way more flashy and better to watch than Scrap's. I don't know. Like, Scrap was hooping on them on fucking Scar HP today. That's all the best they are in the league. I mean, yeah, you can fucking say what you want, brother. I don't know about that. Land stats, Scrap was only better in HP, pretty sure. Yeah, it's because fucking LAT was fucking cooked in S&D, trying to fucking figure out S&D for the majority of the year when they had Kenny. Oh, shoot, laugh out loud. I got full trust. He's in his prime. But Scrap has the most first bloods in the league, and it's not even close. So, I mean, like, take with that information what you will. Like, Scrap. Take a look at his fucking first bloods. Wait, can I go on, like, the leaderboards? Player stats. Let's open up S&D open win duel percentage. Okay. It has a bunch of randoms in here. I don't know why. Can we go to first bloods? Okay, it's first blood opening ones. Okay, I think EWC actually changed this like a little bit because Shotzi passed them. I think it changed after EWC. But Scrap was the #1 in the league for the regular season. He had 144 opening duels won. It was like way more than Shotzi. I think Shotzi just passed him in this one event, which is insane. This one event just passed them. Actually, I think it was also Champs. I'm not sure if Champs was not in the regular season. I think it was just like the regular season. I think it was the regular season. So like after Major 4. Or maybe Champs was included. I don't even remember now. But Scrap, look, 144 first bloods. Like literally right beside Shotzi. This is like the whole year. This is including EWC. But before EWC, he was like had way more than Shotzi. Fuck, Shotzi just randomly just got a lot more. He has fucking more than 04. I mean, I don't think this is right because I know Dante doesn't have 113. I know he doesn't. There's no way. I know this is actually wrong. I'm looking at the wrong thing for sure. I know Dante doesn't have 113. No. I'm not falling for that. Where's the statistic? I swear to God, it's not. I swear to God, that's not right. That's not right at all. That's not right at all. Dante does not have 113. There's no way. That's actually not right. I actually know that's not right. How many rings did Simp get in MW games? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Like, you know? Scrap is praying Dashi retires soon so he can take his spot. I actually think he wants to play with them. Scrap is low key just like Dashi though. It'll be a minute before he wins his ring. How was the hate watch? There's no hate watch. You not see like the title of my stream? I love Optic. Oh shoot, left low. Well, I guess I got full trust. He's in his prime now for MW4. I think Modern Warfare is gonna be ass. You're definitely right, Oranges. It's gonna be ass. Scrap needs to add to his bag. Everyone needs to add to their bag. Scrap is praying. I read that. Just click the bar. Oh, my bad.
But god damn it, does it drive me up the wall when people ask me, yo, you're re-signing Scrap and Hydra next year, right? I'm going to try, bro. You think I want them to leave? I don't know what's going to happen, though. I have no idea. We still had Major 4 champs and EWC.
That's an expensive watch, by the way. Just want to point that out.
Still, until people were already asking me before they.
At least see his first bloods against strictly top teams. It's high, trust me. Before champs, he had the most. Yes, he did. Neptune might be the only play for an 8 shot. It could be. He does have 113. That's definitely right. Neptune and Abizi would be nice, no cap. It would. I'm not sure if they'd actually get along. Just like, you know, I think maybe. Genuine question. How many rings did Sim get in MW games? Oh, it was a genuine question. He has 0. All of them are in Treyarch. He got the runners up at the MW 2019 champs, and that was online. Everyone was playing in their bedroom, so it's fucking cheese. I don't rate Cramp, but I missed a lot of the season. Everyone rates him highly, and he's definitely going to be on an LAT or like a Koi next year for sure. If it was a jetpack game, Dashi and Cell would make Scrap look like NPC. Bro, do you not see Dashi hopping off walls, fucking piecing people in midair? He would be just fine at jetpack games. Relax. Neptune and Hydra need to go replace Kiz and Xnid. That's not going to happen because they're going to keep Xnid, and Kiz is a great piece for Xnid. So I think Kiz secured himself a spot in the league next year just of how he plays with Xnid and how he treats him. So that's not going to happen. They're not going to throw the bag, and they're not going to get the Exit project over with. Unfortunately, it's not happening. You see the new Hope tweet? There's another one. There's another one. I don't care about Vancouver. Who gives a fuck? Vancouver started trying to build around Pred and Sid, bro. The burgers. Bro, I'm just going to start quote tweeting everything. I'm going to start quote tweeting everything, bro. I'm going to start quote tweeting everything. Hold on. Works is a hard point. Their weak moment. More consistent saying their problem is your upgrades are Cindy. They would be unbelievable. Scrap and Draza. Every game would be electric. Yeah, let me tweet that. I actually want to. I want to come on this Dante one, bro. Hydra 20 said, "Get this nigga out of there, bro." Is this Sentinel, bruh? Hydra joined and he said, "Get this nigga out of here." I swear to God, bro. Hydra said, "Get this nigga out of here." He said, "Oh, Dante, like you're over there in the corner, nigga." Like, nah. I fucking see you. Nah, he said, "Get your ass out of here. Get your aura farming out of here." Luca needs to get out of Dodge if he wants to win. Scoob, I just talked about this earlier, bro. You just weren't here. No way they have the funds to get Pred and Sib. They're probably gonna be fucking taking pay cuts. If they have the funds to pay them, then fucking asking them and be like, what the fuck? But I think Pred and them might just be taking pay cuts because they don't have options. This got to mean a reunion with Neptune as well in the cards since it's been rumored. Yeah, but Dante. Yeah, supposedly decent amount this year finally. Oh, interesting. Nah, I gotta be tweeting. I gotta be on my tweets. Out of here. Just like I thought. Nah, actually, I'm not sure. I have to be a little bit professional. I have to be professional. I gotta be professional. I have to be a little bit professional. Pretty much how. I should say this confirms that Hydra's joining Gentleman's because he did not want to play with that nigga. What I thought would happen. Pretty much what I thought would happen. I'm engagement farming. Looking forward to the maps and a slower playing game next year. Pred might be a bit better next year. Yeah, he should be. Hopefully the league is forcing teams to actually try and build. They're not going to force people to get a competitive roster, but they might just force them, like, from a financial perspective, like, to do more, you know? Honestly.
They were already asking before this event even played out what the team was going to look like. Let Scrap go. I love that motherfucker, Ernie, bro. I'd let him play for 100 Thieves for the rest of his life if he wanted to. I love Paco, too. But I got a soft little spot for Ernie in my heart. I'm gonna FaceTime his ass. Let's see. So you think he's still up? I'll FaceTime him. Let's see if he's still awake. What time is it in Paris? Like 1 a.m.? 2 a.m.? You gotta be up. Ernie always answers my FaceTime, so if he doesn't pick up, I actually genuinely do think, well, one, he's either busy, two, he's either sleeping. But if he doesn't pick up, this motherfucker's sketching for sure. No, Ernie always answers my FaceTimes. You don't have to believe me, bro, but it's over, man. GG. I mean, who could be in his ear right now? Let's see. He ain't going to Optic.
Yeah, he
They were trying to pick up Ernie. Hector would tell me we have an agreement, a verbal agreement of friendship, best friends. Best friends.
The guy said it's
Ernie.
over. That's funny.
It's over, man.
That's funny.
GG.
It's over,
I mean,
man.
who could be in his ear right now?
Put the
Let's
fries
see.
in the bag, bro.
He
It's
ain't
over.
going to Optic. If they were trying to pick up Ernie, Hector would tell me we have an agreement, a verbal agreement of friendship, best friends. Best friends. Nah, Ernie would tell me. It's okay. He's probably sleeping. Kayson's good at relationships, bro. He is. I'm not. I don't know what's going to happen, bro, but either way, we'll make it work. Scrap stays, Hydra 100% gone. I played out, a month ago, I played out all the rosters in my head. Let's see. Is there things that I can say that I know that I don't know that I can say? But I actually don't know that much. I'm not that tapped in. Let's see.
Oh.
I played out scenarios
Sure.
in my head regarding gentlemates. The only outlier that could really fuck things up is if Falcons were to pay Scrap and Hydra, or more specifically Scrap, like 150 or 200K more than us. But I don't know what their appetite are or is for salaries. I don't know.
Oh, for Hydra?
I think I have a pretty good rapport with Ernie and Paco. I hope they stay.
When it comes to Hydra, the appetite that Paris has for him is insatiable. Like if they would have a bidding war with the Falcons for him, I'm pretty sure they would. Even though he would not even go to the Falcons anyway, but they got a bid. I'm sure they would. They would offer him $800K, 900K if they could. I'm sure they would. Hopefully, the league is forcing teams to. Hopefully, the league allows coaches on stage, dope aspect, and another variable in the league. Yeah, but you saw how with teams like a G2, you got Dan Looney, who's like literally in the comms telling motherfuckers what to do. It kind of like takes like the skill gap away, but I'm fine with it. But I mean, all these like horrible teams, it sort of makes them a bit better because you literally have a person in their ear like telling, oh yeah, like don't forget to do this, don't forget to do that. Like things that if the coach was not there, they'd probably like forget on their own. I'd imagine if other orgs wanted into the CDL and prove they're willing to spend more, the CDL could force the shit. Bro, these teams are selling their spots for like a mil. So it's like if you have a mil or maybe like 3 mil because you're gonna have to like buy a roster and shit, do all that shit, then like you could definitely get in. It's not hard because there's a lot of teams that want to get out. It's just a matter of people offering like to buy the spot, which a lot of people aren't offering to buy the spot. So that's the conflict right now. They also need to get rid of minors and add an extra major. Just don't expect that to happen since EWC gave CDL a bail attorney. They actually should add like 2 more majors. There should be like 7 majors, but it's not going to be. No, there should be 6 majors and then champs. Like there needs to be more. Optic remain undefeated in Paris all time. Yeah, I mean, well, the other times they're in Paris in the past, bro, they're playing against actual plumbers, like actual electricians. Like that's who they're playing against. Fuck back in the day. But yeah, I do tip their 2 tournaments like in recent times. Hydra's gone. He's gone, bro. He's gone, bro. Dante going to Vancouver Surge means Hydra's gone. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, like that means he's gone, bro. He's gone, bro. Hydra gone, man. Hydra is at like Dante being rumored for Vancouver Surge. Hydra is literally dropping him on his head on the curb. He's literally kicking him out the Paris door, throwing his fucking jerseys and hoodies that he got from the org, and just closing the door. And then it starts pouring rain. You know, no cap. G2 needs Looney on stage. If he's not on stage, I don't know. Like, he might have to be replaced. What org was taking Boston's spot? It was on here. It's like a Mati win. What the fuck is it called? I forgot what it's called. It's like M80. There you go. M80. It's like this team. Caring for fun is unlikely now base. It looks like M80 is taking this spot. Who could they build around? Do they have a decent? I'm sure they have a decent budget if they're gonna spend 1 million, because that's what Boston is selling the spot for. They're only selling it for 1 million. So if you could pay 1 million for the spot, you should have a decent amount to get another roster. Even if you're going for higher mid pack, like they would even take 180 or even like 150. So if you're spending 150 on 4 players, that's only 300K. And then obviously operations and all that stuff. So even like 2 mil, like that's fine. No Karma with Doc Hudson from Lightning McQueen vibes on stage. They don't pay enough for the caliber player. Nah, we need online tournaments instead of league matches. Yeah, we need like a 5K, like a 10K. You know, we need those. Left a lot of, like, electricians are good. Yeah, they're fucking great at being electricians. I wish entertaining playstyles were somehow encouraged like crazy and nasty. They are encouraged that when certain people do it, like they just don't get kills because they don't know how to pre-aim and da-da-da-da. You can't fucking run around like a brain dead idiot when people are in a good setup, you know, like et cetera, et cetera. You have to know when to aim. You have to know when to, like, it's not like you can't sprint. Like there's a lot of players like a BZ, like Hydra that sprint around the map, but they just know where the gunfight's coming from, so they don't look like burgers. Like Envoy, when he used to play Scar HP on Paris, he would just be running into irons, and he'd end the map he'd end the map like 4-20, you know? I don't think anyone's discouraging playstyles. It's that people like Craze like really don't know how to pre-aim or don't know how to like block a spawn. Like if you don't know how to do the fundamentals, then you can't sprint around. Is pretty much like what I'm trying to say. League matches need to be left in the past. Yeah, but they're not going to be, unfortunately. They're pretty stubborn on that. The offseason is way too long. The next pro match won't be till December or January.